Your warm-up for Tuesday, April 28th, we are moving for 5 minutes, starting out with close stance air squats. So feet are going to be about half the width of your normal squat stance, and then you're squatting down, getting those hips, ankles, and knees warmed up before we get into all of our squat stuff. Then we got 10 reverse lunge steps, so stepping back, touching the knee to the ground and standing up. Then we have 10 high plank to a T to kind of warm up that upper body from yesterday, getting into that high plank position, rotating, getting into the T. So as we press through the ground, we reach up, get that nice stretch through the upper body. Then we've got 10 body saw planks. So you're almost gonna get into an extended plank position. Then from here, you're gonna rock forward into the toes, then backwards. So making that saw motion, really working out the abs and getting those suckers nice and braced before we get into our squats. Let's get into the strengths. Your level 1 strength for Tuesday, we're going to set every 2 minutes for 6 sets, so 12 minutes total. We've got 10 paused front squats. Now it's going to be at an 8 out of 10 RPE, but don't base that weight off of normal front squatting because you have a 2-second pause at the bottom of each one of these. So you're going to clean that bar up to your shoulders unless you have a squat rack, then you're just going to get set up for the squat position. From here, we're descending down, 1,000, 2, 1,000, stand, making sure we go for all 2 seconds. 1, 2, stand. So make sure it's going to feel like you're counting 3 seconds, but that's actually 2 full seconds. So 10 reps of that is going to be a lot of time under tension. So my recommendation would be to do a set of 10 with just a warm-up set of 10 so that we can kind of feel that out and then use the appropriate weight. Now the appropriate weight today is heavy. We want this to be a tough day on the legs. So let's load up that barbell and get after it. Your level 1 and 2 Metcon for Tuesday, April 28th. We've got an AMRAP 14, 20 single arm swings, do 10 on the right, then 10 on the left with a dumbbell or a kettlebell, 15 weighted Russian twists, then 10 goblet squats. On those single arm swings, we want to take that same sort of motion of hinging those hips back and popping back up. You are going to feel a slight twist and slight rotation at the bottom there. Do your best to fight that, but do understand that a little bit of rotation is okay. You're going to do 10 on one side, then 10 on the other. Then we're down onto the floor for our weighted Russian twist. So down into that quasi sit-up position, twisting back and forth with that kettlebell, getting it to each side. A good modification for this would be putting your feet on the floor or going no weight and just leaving the kettlebell or dumbbell out to the side. Then stand it back up and you've got 10 goblet squats, which is going to feel awesome after all those squats we've already done. Send those hips down and back, push hard through the floor each and every time. That's a 14-minute workout. We want you to shoot for at least 4 to 5 rounds. Find a pace that you can settle into and get after it.